in an effort to address the growing rate of unemployment in Nigeria. The federal government of Nigeria, through the Ministry of Education and National University Commission, introduced entrepreneurship into the academic curriculum of all tertiary institutions. It now becomes a compulsory course for all students in tertiary institutions. And the goal for this is to ensure that students graduate from universities, colleges of education, polytechnics to become creators of job instead of job seekers. We've gone beyond that phase. Now we have various universities running entrepreneurship as a full-fledged department. And most institutions that do not have entrepreneurship as a department of its own now have an entrepreneurship development center. All this is in an effort to see how students can begin to be productive even before they graduate into the labor market. Great. My name is Ibrahim Mohamed Umar from Entrepreneurship Development Center, Nasarawa State University, the course lecturer for ESP 211. ESP 211. The course code is ESP 211, which simply stands for Entrepreneurship Special Program 211. So, what is the course all about? The Entrepreneurship Special Program is an entrepreneurship curriculum that it's designed to cater for most of those entrepreneurship related questions that will come from students. It's a model that is developed by the Entrepreneurship Development Center, Nasarawa State University, KEFI, to serve as an instructional material for the impartation of entrepreneurship. Now the course proper. We can't talk about Entrepreneurship Special Program without understanding the meaning of the key words or the key word entrepreneurship. So let's look at the definition of entrepreneurship. So what is entrepreneurship? To define entrepreneurship, you need to look at entrepreneurship from different perspectives, because entrepreneurship does not have one or a universally accepted definition. So to understand entrepreneurship, it's not important for you to look at entrepreneurship from different points of view. To a layman, he may not be wrong to define entrepreneurship as a process of designing, launching, and running a new business. But beyond that, if you are taking the definition from scholars from different fields, such as that of Jean-Baptiste, that propounded the sociological theory of entrepreneurship, or Richard Cantillon, that developed the economic theory of entrepreneurship, or even Joseph Eilers Schumpeter, that developed the innovative theory of entrepreneurship, you'll come across different definitions. Like a number 6 and a number 9, that tends to be the same thing depending on where you are standing from. Most of these definitions are correct, but might be contradicting depending on where you are coming from. So looking at entrepreneurship from the Richard Cantillon point of view, that is the economic point of view, he sees entrepreneurship as a product of the market. He sees an entrepreneur as that individual that combines the land, the labor, and the capital, or organizes the land, the labor, and the capital in order to make profit. That's from the economic point of view. But from the sociological point of view, entrepreneurship is defined as a product of human interrelationship within a given society. Then, from the innovative point of view, as propounded by Joseph Alois Peters, he defines entrepreneurship as a product of innovation, meaning entrepreneurship is innovation. If we want to go further, we can take the definition like that of the management theory, which defines entrepreneurship as a product of an individual's ability to organize both resources and opportunities available to him in order to maximize value. So we're talking about entrepreneurship here, and like I told you, entrepreneurship does not have a universally accepted definition. But to understand entrepreneurship, you need to look at entrepreneurship from different perspectives. But there are three words that I want us to look at today as well: entrepreneurship, entrepreneur, and enterprise. It's important for us to understand the difference among these words. Like I said in my effort to define entrepreneurship, I said entrepreneurship is a process, meaning entrepreneurship is a process. An entrepreneur is that individual that moves that process. The process does not move itself. It requires the effort of an individual or group of individuals to be a reality. So, this individual or group of individuals are who we refer to as entrepreneurs. So now, enterprise. So what is an enterprise? An enterprise is simply the product of the process that has been moved by the individual or group of individuals, meaning entrepreneurship gives birth to the enterprise. The combination of entrepreneurship and an entrepreneur gives birth to the enterprise. There's still another keyword that is important for us to draw the line in between, like entrepreneur and intrapreneur. Entrepreneur and entrepreneur. Both entrepreneurs and intrapreneurs are the same thing, but with a little difference. An entrepreneur is that independent individual, but an intrapreneur, I-N-T-R-A, intrapreneur, is an entrepreneur, but within a system or within an organization. Great. So there are some very important words as well that are always attributed to entrepreneurship, like innovation, creativity, value addition, risk-taking, and so many more. So, to give or to present a better definition of what entrepreneurship is all about, we should endeavor to bring some of these keywords into our definition, and that's what makes such a definition a standard definition. Like, you can define entrepreneurship as a process of using innovative and creative means to add value, thereby monetizing solution. Entrepreneurship is built on two key indices: value addition and solving of problem. It's either you're solving a problem or you're satisfying a need. So all enterprises or all entrepreneurship related ventures must be built on these two templates. They must either solve a problem or satisfy a need. In our next class, we'll be looking at some of these characteristics of entrepreneurship, and also be looking at the various types of an entrepreneur. We'll also be looking at the various phases, like enterprise life cycle. We'll also be looking at the various sources of fund for entrepreneur. So stay tuned and always be with us while I'll put you through the ride. Once again, I remain my humble self, Ibrahim Mohamed Umar, from Entrepreneurship Development Center, Nasarawa State University. See you in our next episode. Thank you.